Yeah. Hello, what's up, everybody? It's another day. It's another day when there's nothing going on in boxing at all. Yeah, Teofimo Lopez. You want to fight against a bum? Who cares, man? I'm sick of this. I'm not interested in the manlet weights. I'm not interested in the rubbish fights. When you look on the betting sites, most fights are like, oh, this guy's 20-1 on to win. Come on, man. Boxing has become a way to push agendas. Not just boxing, all sports, all entertainment, all media, adverts, corporations. Get me? However uncommercial it may be, they will push it. Now, before I go into Ebanie Bridges, who I'm going to make a video about, I look into Larry Fink, Vanguard, and BlackRock and see why. They are funding companies that push the woke agenda. Just look into that, yeah? The thing about the red pill, you got to discover yourself, right? You can't be told it. You have to discover it yourself, okay? It's like the Matrix. You have to look and discover what's happening and why is it happening. You got to do your own research, okay? So you got like Ebanie Bridges, right? Now, some people say, HB, man, you're a hater of Ebanie. No, I hate her agenda, I think she's a disturbed individual. She's a vulnerable individual. I don't think she's MK Ultra programmed. I think she is just been used as a skit that wants attention, is a narcissist, and is rubbish at boxing. I mean, this woman, man, she can't punch herself out of a wet paper bag. Even Sonny Edwards might be able to stop her. But, a guy who can't punch, right? And he definitely wouldn't want to get hold of her because he likes chocolate mousse, right? So, but then you got Ebanie Bridges, right? And there's a lot of articles being thrown up in the mainstream press. Like, look at this. This is a Daily Star, which is a scumbag newspaper. I mean, they all are, right? But it's a low-rent newspaper. Oh, Ebanie Bridges shows off her racy artwork around her home, including a busty Pamela Anderson pic. Oh, she's just like me, hey, innit? Yeah, she's got a bunch of pictures of pushing sexual degeneracy, pushing feminism, pushing, in inverted commas, strong women. And what that means is skets, slags, right? Playboy pictures, Marilyn Monroe, who was definitely MK Ultra, Pamela Anderson, pictures of herself, pictures of women degraded herself, basically. Yeah? And she's been pushed, as I said, she's been pushed by the media. All right, she's been pushed by the media for a certain agenda. Now, let me be straight. As I said many times before, boxing is a microcosm of the world. It reflects what's going on in the world. And what have we seen in boxing? Battymans, women boxers, boxers crying. They're pushing a certain agenda there. Right, especially the feminism. Oh, we can do exactly the same as men. We're just as good as men. No, you're not, man. You're not. Right? They're trying to divide people as well. I had to pass so many barriers. Ebanie Bridges goes, to get where I am. No, you didn't, man. You were helped up at every stage. You're a rubbish boxer. You're just a half good-looking skit. Fake boobies, tattoos, right? And a stinking batty hole, okay? And why are you being pushed? Like I said, this person is a small cog in the wheel, right? You got to remember, you got to look at the big picture, not just the detail, man. Not just the detail. You got to look at the big picture, right? So you can't look at an individual thing. Like some people might go, well, most normies will go, oh, Triple B, you're out of order. She's just a woman who's, fought her way to the top, got over all these barriers, and she wants to make some deserved money in boxing. I'm like, really? That's what you think the Ebanie Bridges story is about, right? It's not. It's about pushing feminism. It's about pushing sexuality in kids. You got to remember, this is an alleged primary school teacher in Mass. And what she's teaching? What's she teaching? She's teaching, get your tits out, get tattoos done, wear your underwear. She even got like some kind of tattoo above the pum-pum, which you can see. It's a shaved pum-pum. And, I don't know, I'd say probably 70% of the articles are some way sexualized. They're pushing and they're pushing her as a female role model. A woman who pushes, don't have kids, she's like 36. She ain't got no kids. I don't know how many eggs are left in the basket, but there can't be that many. And, they push this skit. And she's like saying, there's one video, I didn't look at it. So I felt, I'm making money and they're winking over my lingerie pics, eh? She's, like as if that's a good thing. Like, actually, it doesn't matter. And she says another one which sold her socks for like $150 or something. She's selling her used underwear, stinking batty hole, whatever, for money. And they're saying this is great. And she's going to go on OnlyFans. This woman, eventually. Because she ain't got long in boxing anyway, and she's rubbish. Even though women's boxing is rubbish, full stop. But she's going to get out, get a pum-pum out, get the batty hole out, and charge people. Everyone go, but it's so great, she's making so much money. Money isn't everything. Now, I say that from a perspective of a man who's had a lot of money, and also had no money, right? And it's all relative. I'm not saying I'm no Bill Gates kind of Jeff Bezos man. I'm just saying that I ain't well. Okay? But some things are more important. Dignity, a stable family life, honesty, morals, good kids. These are way more important than just getting money off getting your pum-pum out. Okay? And then there's another thing, man. So in the Daily Star, I mean, it's pathetic. These papers are so grim. But don't think for one instance the Times, the Telegraph, the Guardian, the Groany ad. The Guardian is one of the worst. Don't think they're any different. They push the agenda in a different way. So I seen an article in the Telegraph, which is supposedly conservative right-wing paper, and it said, you know what you should do to give your wife, a present at Christmas? You should let her get smashed by another man. This is the Telegraph, bro. You understand? The same news gets repeated in all the mainstream media. It just gets written differently. It just gets approached differently. Even the Daily Mail got all kind of weird stuff going on. Talking about, and they'll use the pronouns and, talking about getting smashed and, trust me, the Daily Mail's meant to be a paper for like middle-aged women that are conservative, and it's talking about, threesomes. It's talking about this, that, and the other. They're trying to degrade people. And it's a number of reasons. Obviously, they, and when I say they, I mean the elitists, the ones that actually rule the world, have planned this for years. We're going to break down family values. We're going to increase sexual degeneracy everywhere. We're going to make people obsessed with entertainment, music, films, batsy business, right? And we're going to distract people with that. We're going to break down religious and Christian family values and values of that. We're going to infect the churches. This is all written, man. And I'm talking like 120 years ago, plus. And the plan's working superbly, except on some people. One of them is the Triple B. Now, the Triple B, right, his videos. So, I come back, I took a bit of a break, innit? And then I come back and I've done some videos. Over half of them have been demonetized, right? Or have limited monetization. Why? Because they don't like truth. I've been flagged. Okay? I've been flagged. And censorship, it will appear everywhere. The other thing to remember, right? When you're searching stuff online, now in the beginning, Google was more or less on a search engine, but they saw what a powerful tool it was. So they got Google, and they've been I think there's been court cases about it, about censoring stuff. And what's the word? You know, when they don't even revert to the algorithm, they deliberately give certain articles a higher rating so they appear in the search lists, and that's what you get. Even I remember on YouTube, the earlier days, you went to something like, was the moon landing a hoax, and you get loads of genuine videos talking about it, investigating it, right? Now, no. All you get is the moon landing a hoax? No, it wasn't. People are mad if they believe that. You know, this kind of stuff. Debunking videos. If anyone ever uses the word debunked about a world issue, you know they're trying to hide it. Anyway, this is a boxing channel. Many times I said that it's a boxing channel, and it has to be a boxing channel at this point, right? And you know, we're here to talk about boxing, so we talk about Ebanie Bridges. So why is she being pushed so aggressively, right? He talked about her being in, I think it's Big Brother or something like that. They want to push her because she is a hoe. Yeah. The transhumanism aspect, she got fake boobies, she's had plastic surgery, she got loads of tattoos, she's a skit, right? And the feminism, we can do whatever men are doing. Yeah, whatever, man. You know, you fight 15-year-old amateur, it'll knock you out in seconds, man. Right? It's just it's dividing. It's creating artificial distractions, artificial hopes. The main attacks are psychological, but they're also like physical. You know, you get like all kinds of weird pesticides, estrogen in the tap water. You get additives. I mean, I seen this thing right the other day about baby milk formula. Now, you know, what's the best thing for a baby? Their mother's milk. What would possibly could be better than that? Their mother's milk. Oh no, apparently no, that's not good enough. So we've released this thing which is full of chemicals and like 30 chemicals in it. Feed this to your baby. It's much better. Why is it much better? Well, we can't really come up with a good reason, but if we have enough adverts about it, you'll use it. Okay? And everything that we see is being manipulated. By that I mean by the mainstream media. Everything you see is being manipulated. Okay? You know, like, we're all part of our own Truman Show. The Truman Show is one of the... I don't really watch movies because they're full of nonsense and agenda. But the Truman Show showed something. Why did they let that happen? I believe they're trying to muddy the waters a bit, right? So when people search on certain things, you got to remember, right? They like to manipulate search engine listings. You remember when Prince Andrew goes, "Oh yeah, I was in Pizza Express in Woking, yeah, randomly," and you can still remember that. Why was that? It's because they were trying to get the word Pizzagate out of the first few pages of listings. And it's the same thing with many things. They will often release a story so that it appears... Most people won't look beyond 2 pages on Google. Oh, that's the truth. I once had a woman, right? I was in the pub. Yeah, I got this woman. And I said, listen, man, you got to be suspicious of Google, you know? Google is a mind control, a system of mind control to show you only certain things. And she searched on, and I said, look, Google's evil in many ways. And she searched on her, on Google, is Google evil? And she goes, look at this. There was an article printed by Google saying Google's not evil. And that was enough for her. This is how mind control people are. You understand me? Yeah, going back to the boxing, because I have a boxing channel, the Ebanie Bridges thing. So they're using her as a tiny cog, by the way, in a huge machine, to push degeneracy, whilst pretending it's positive. Oh, look, Ebanie Bridges, she had so many hurdles to overcome. But Poor woman. She was held back. Held back, man. She was encouraged, man. And current tattoos, yeah, with the plastic surgery. Girls, this is a woman. She should be your role model. Look at her. Look at how much she's achieved, despite the barriers. They create this false narrative. So all these people were held back when they were, especially in this case, accelerated. Everybody know boxing's rubbish. Go and look women boxing rubbish. You go and look at any what's it called? Any forum. They're like, this is so bad. This is so poor. People don't want to watch it. Even like normies will say that. NPCs. I once got called a misogynist. It's crazy, man, right? So they had this talk about women boxing. I said, I'm not interested in it. I said, it's rubbish. The quality's too low. There's no depth. And also I said, I don't enjoy watching women beat each other up. Why would I want? I think you should be more nurturing of women. Why would you be excited by watching women beat themselves up? This ain't really a normal sport. It's a violent sport. Oh, so you're a misogynist. I think I got my account banned too. So because I don't appreciate women beating themselves up, I'm a misogynist. You get me? This is how crazy it is. People are so easily programmed. This is good, this is bad. They'll find any way, however ridiculous, however flawed the logic is, to protect the position they've been spoon-fed. All right? I've gone on a bit of a tangent because I'm freestyling this, but before I go, so this is I searched for Ebanie Bridges on Bridges, yeah, on YouTube and stuff, right? And everything was, guys going to be winking off over me. Everything sexual. I'll give Eddie some sunglasses so he doesn't have to look at my stinking batty hole. Yeah? And this other one, man. So now in boxing, some men go, look, man, I don't get my sex on right before a fight because I want to be pumped, aggressive, testosterone fueled, right? Okay, but now Ebanie Bridges says, this is actual, what's it called, headline. No sex before fights for Ebanie Bridges, as dick is the last thing I think of, eh? And there's this whole article about how, with her fake boobs out, her awful tattoos, the stuff on her face, and she's like going, oh yeah, don't, if a man comes towards, I'm too tired after all my training. I'm like, get away from me, yeah? I mean, it's just another way to get sexual degeneracy into the equation. Ebanie Bridges is essentially a prostitute, right? I don't mean that in a literal sense, although, it's a cigarette paper away, yeah? Because she could be the OnlyFans soon. She sells her sweating socks, and all she does, she's only famous for getting in her underwear, because she's half good looking. Well, she ain't good looking. She's hit a wall, yeah. And in the next few years, she'll hit a wall hard, and be ruined, and she'll be some miserable girl. She might have like £1 million in her bank. Yeah? No husband, no kids, no eggs, and be a used up old, and the TV channels won't want her on because she'll be some rancid old mashed up ting. She won't have no OnlyFans fans. They would have logged off. This is her future. So I don't think she's a knowing porn. I think she was just used, and she's an easy one. I don't think it's like she even understands the agenda. She's too stupid. But it's tragic, man. This is how they ruin people's daughters, sisters, women, girls. But they encourage them to think that acting like a hoe is fine because it gets you money. All right? And yeah, don't worry about having kids, man. You're your own woman. You decide. Yeah. Oh, you don't need a husband. You can go your own way. Now, the only women I know, right, who past a certain age, who haven't had kids and have husbands, go insane. It's a natural state of affair, for women to have kids and look after them, all right? But for a number of reasons, the population, transhumanism, etc., they're pushing this disgusting skit as a role model for young girls.